Hello everyone, welcome back to another Age of Empires 4 commentary. I am Beyond, and today we have a good one for you. We have 3D Annotan as the Chinese in the blue on the far right hand side, I believe on the map Canal, and on the far left hand side we have Salami as the English. Been watching a lot of Salami's stream, such an awesome person, really great Age of Empires 4 player. Mainly been playing the Rus a lot, but plays a whole bunch of things as the English today. So definitely go check out Salami's channel if you have a chance. Twitch will be a link in the description. Thank you guys again so much for all of the support. We're up over 100 subscribers. I couldn't be more stoked about it, honestly. And yeah, so let's get right into this match. Obviously, it is on a water map, Canal. So there's going to be some fights, early fights over the dock situation. 3D Annotan going for dock a bit closer. Obviously not obviously all the time. We've talked about this before in other videos. The English do love to go in early barracks and throw down some early man-at-arms, which can't really be matched by many other things, and go and do some early harassment, which is, I'm assuming, why Annotan decided to put this dock so far over here. Just to make sure, and just to be extra careful that if that was coming, they would have to run a lot longer, so that way it has a chance to get up some fishing. Now the stats, as I always do bring up, now for the English versus the Chinese in the Conqueror and above level statistics, it's about a 55% win rate of the Chinese right now. I will say that while the English are good, they are good, they're jack of all trades. There's the barracks, as I mentioned. So Salami, by being like, okay, you want to move it farther away, I'll just bring the barracks to you. Easier, it's much easier that way. So we'll be seeing a man-at-arms, I'm assuming, pop out, maybe some spearmen, but just with the resources and the untouched gold, I would not be surprised to see this little button clicked in, 3 or 4 seconds just to wait until they get 100 food. But the English are definitely pretty strong right now. What was it? Oh, there it is, man-at-arms. They're played so much, as you saw from the Golden League. They were the only ones banned that last weekend. Marine Lord came out with the dub, so super exciting. Love to hear his thoughts on trade and the state of the game, including fishing. I know everyone has their own opinion on water versus trade and all these things swirling around. The subreddit's going crazy and how to kind of make trade a more impactful, less impactful. Some civs do it so well, some civs don't do it well at all. Is it map design? So there's lots of things swirling around. Interesting to see what happens on the next patch. And yeah, if they address any of these things, water to me feels a bit too all in. Less on this map because it's more like a little canal. You can't have these big sea battles like you do on the other kind of water maps, like we saw a few in my past couple videos. But I mean, this one feels kind of cool, right? You can wall off right here, but obviously Salami decided to choose violence and was like, no, we're gonna put it right up here. Oh, we have, so looking for a sneaky dock. Is able to get it down though, which is impressive. I don't know how I completely missed that. I was just too busy going on about the Golden League and whatnot. Is going to lose that civilian eventually, even though he only has 2 life. Yeah, 1 life, and that will be the end of it. So now as men-at-arms, we'll be focusing on this one, which means that this trade, this fishing will be a lot more effective. So Annotan decided that, the investment, we know what's going to happen with your men-at-arms, so I'm going to invest in one way down here, a sneaky one, pretty much be a distraction. Pay the cost of, 120 is it a dock? 150. 150 wood to let me be in peace down here, which is, I mean, not the worst. We do have a cheeky man-at-arms coming back from a little scouting run over here, seeing what was going on, and then moving on to cause even more aggravation over here. But with only 1 man-at-arms and the entire early fishing site depleted, we do have a higher likelihood of is choosing to actually build a fishing boat here, which is interesting. I thought that would pretty much just be a distraction point, but I guess can't get all the way down because there's no wall built down. But it's going to take a long time for this to go out. There's another man-at-arms, I was going to say. Just get to helping. What are you doing? Just sitting around doing nothing. We've all been there on a group project where we're the one just plugging along, and then you just got that person who's going to sign their name on it when it's finally done and ready. Interested to see what Anton decides to go for. We have the Imperial Academy coming out. So it's looking like more of a macro type of build. I wish I could play China more. I probably should. I think it's a really, really cool civilization. So maybe I'll give it a try. But right now I just still play pretty much the cheesy English. We have the Council Hall going down. Pretty standard play for the English player. I'm gonna see some longbows. Take control of the map. Pretty standard English stuff. Now we do have a dock going down here for Salami. I'm assuming somewhere. Oh no, they're just gonna, or are they gonna build a little? Can the boats go through a little gate? That'd be kind of funny, like a little Panama Canal going on, little dam action. And we do have a war junk rolling out hot. So maybe Salami knew this was coming down and decided to get ahead of it and save his fishing ships over here. And as you can see, a dock going down as well. But that's also that's a China dock. Okay. I was like, what is going on? There's a dock. There's a Salami dock. Oh, absolute darts. Like I said in my first couple videos, the Tom Brady of ships right there, just throwing lasers. I guess the Tom Brady's kind of getting old, where he's retired now, so maybe the Patrick Mahomes of ships, to bring it into the new age. These two ships right here are going to be pretty much secure that nothing's going to go down right here. And it looks like Anatan is looking to expand his naval prowess. Okay, I mean, unless this boat is literally shacked, there's no way it can shoot over that. Oh, heaters to the man-at-arms, though. Salami doesn't want this smoke. Get that out of there. Salami, get it out of there. What are you doing? Jeez. It is the most satisfying sound ever, though, is it not? And we have we have a demolition ship coming out, which you kind of expect. It's going to go right for this war junk, 100%. But unfortunate there to lose. Oh, a forward Barbican. Oh, it did not make the kill, though. So it's going to have to do another demolition ship if it wants to do any damage. If not, the war junk is going to say, peace, I'm out of here. And that's essentially a wasted demolition ship. Here comes another one, which is what you'd expect the response. A forward Barbican. I do like this. The English have spread their outposts over here, but if that oh, it is not going up again. What is... Oh, it looks like 6 civilians were pulled. Did not make that happen. Oh, did they snipe? Oh, the English archers. I didn't see it because of the tree, but the English civilians obviously have... again, we got to work on this. Another boom goes the dynamite. They are the only ones to have bow and arrows as their civilians, so able to pick that off pretty cheekily, which is kind of funny. And that fishing ship is going to die. Farewell, sweet prince. Pop back out. These are moving and grooving. And this dock is going to get taken out, but I think it's going to pop out 1 or 2 more incendiary ships. I'm assuming going to go right from here. Oh, actually, I like that play by Anatan, just going, you know what, I'm done with this nonsense. I'm just going to blow up the thing, but this boat does get out, but not nearly enough damage or in time. So there we go. Salami putting down this defensive wall. Anatan going, this is my part of the canal. And there we have it. We have lots of fishing ships here on the back end. Let's check out what the base is going on. We have pretty standard amount of civilians on gold. We have the old, I think BC was the first one to show me this. Obviously, I know that he didn't create this, but I've always do this in all my games. Just build it a little bit closer, delay the mining time. We have we have 2 warships out for the Chinese right now. This spearman going to go down. So is this barracks. Interesting to see if this is going to... I think it's going to pop out just in time. But it is going down it's going down pretty quickly. And there we go. And... oh, you don't want that fight. You don't want that fight. Run, horse. Oof. Alright. And these spearmen are going to dip out of here because they're no longer wanted. We got a scout and 3 horsemen. I do like this by the Chinese player. You get a lot of food, you get a lot of wood. So horsemen give you a little bit of map control, make it a little bit easier on yourselves. Anatan trying to break this down and loose, trying to get these military ships into a position where they can succeed. And can they hit these civilians? They can. That's pretty huge, but the wall does go down. One more? Nope. No dice. And there goes Anatan going right back at it. He goes, you know what? I'm taking this wall regardless. That transport ship rolled up quick. That was like a VIP ship. Just, here I am. Voila. We have another barracks coming out. Is pop-capped, which is unfortunate. Just actually unpop-capped himself. We still have these 4 horsemen. Now 5. This is going to burn down eventually. The horsemen in a tough spot, honestly. There we go. Alright, the ships are free. And this map is just all about these small little micro plays. Now let's see what we got going back in the base. Almost out of wood here. Gonna need to ship those out. We got plenty of food going down. We have the Imperial Official on the Imperial Academy. We got a little bit of stone going down, so maybe another thing. Obviously the Barbican going out here. We have 3 archery ranges. So we're gonna see Mass Zionju. I knew how to say these things before. Have you ever just you know exactly how to say something, and then the second something like this comes up like a cast what I'm supposed to do well, I just butcher it. Xiaoyu. I think it's Xiaoyu. No, Xiaoyu is something else. You know what? The specialized archer unit for the Chinese, so I don't butcher their amazing name. But it's just not clicking in my head, so we're gonna move on. Alright, I'm back. I looked it up. Chickenu. So I'm going to say it like that. And yeah. So it looks like we're going to have a mass Chickenu strategy, which is going to be, it's going to be incredibly efficient against this composition right now. We have hardened spears and longbowmen, and not nearly enough to do much damage. We do have King's Palace coming down out here to secure this gold, which I do like. The one thing about the mass Chickenu strategy, it's going to be kind of tough. They do melt buildings too, so that's, this is going to be pretty good. These horse are definitely going to be more of like a, alright, good luck, try to block this. I don't think this has been scouted yet until it gets to over here. These military ships from Anatan are going to be incredibly helpful. They're going to absorb a lot from this outpost building. We do have a Springhold ship in the back here. And these spearmen are just going to be running for days and days. Now we do see, so here's the issue. Here's one really good way to really pressure and punish the English is if they go for this faster castle, or you see your opponent going for Castle Age, you can really input. I don't understand fully why not just wait a few seconds to send this in until this one's there. But I guess it's just doing so little damage until right now. And there we go. The Chickenu is going to come in with the 2 battering rams. Going to take out this dock for sure. Oh, they're just putting it down and just running past. Oh, they're getting absolutely peppered though by this archer ship. Trying to micro as best they can. Once they turn, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Can provide a lot of cover fire. Would love to see. There we go. Now the ship's going to be free. Go in war junks. There they go. And go after this. There it is. This is actually pretty insane for micro. We have this one battering ram just aggroing I don't even know what. No, go after the civilians. There we go. Just absolutely melting them, up to 6 civilians dead. The Chickenu are taking a ton of damage from this archer ship. There's the demo ships coming in. It does look like eventually this is gonna go down. Boom. The reinforced tower is going down. It looks like Anatan was able to break this down, which is pretty nuts. Another demolition ship coming down the pike. There is nowhere to micro on this canal. We have We have 10 more Shukanu being produced right now out of just streaming out at this point. We still have 7 on the field. Nothing for Salami at this point. Infrastructure's completely ran through. These 2 battery ramps just were able to do so much work. It's looking like they're doing... Anatan is trying to focus more and just making sure there's no demolition ships coming down the pike. And here they come. This is kind of what they were assuming they were waiting for. It's a little late. You can't move now. Oh! Unreal micro by Anatan. That was amazing. Really, really able to just dodge both of those, only blowing up one on the actual ship. And now it's going to be Anatan in control of the entire waterway. It's going to be really, really tough for Salami to come back. He is in Castle Age, which is pretty good for him. Getting Armored Hull, which is going to be great for naval technology. We have the Archer, 2 veteran archers coming in. So if they can build up an army, there's a chance. But there's 19 Shukanu on the map right now, all grouping up. They don't have any upgrades at the current moment. But in complete control, all these are going to be idle. There's nowhere for them to drop off these resources. We have Knights coming out, which is going to be a very, very good counter if they can build up to a massive ball. But the issue is that the damage was done in this middle point, right? We still have battering rams. We still have all these Shukanu kind of just free and roaming. We have 5 ships just absolutely slaughtering civilians, up to 17 civilian kills, which is absolutely insane. We're going to have, oh no, huge demo ship from Salami. That was really, really big. It's going to not stop the bleeding. It's going to put a small little paper towel on the bleeding. Going to need a lot more of these one-off cases from there. And like I said, they're going to need a lot more Knights. Salami agrees, going for a heavy dose of gold as much as they possibly can. Needs a bit more food, though, to produce these Knights at a constant rate, because we have nothing coming out right now. And we just have these ships going down, another dock coming down. Trying to fight the waterway. With this hull upgrade, is going to be able to do some damage. But these battering rams are going to cause a lot of damage. The villagers are pulled, which is even more idle time at this point. We have 12 on the back. We have another town center over here. The Knights being used to harass, which is pretty good from Salami. The only issue is that town center is full. There are spearmen back here. And we have Age 3 coming down. And this is going to go quick with the Chinese fast building ability. Their village just built insanely quick. And this is we're going to start to see the nest of bees come out, I'm assuming. Maybe not, but it could just be normal siege. We have this one knight running into a plethora of Shukanu. As you can see, it is a good solution, as it takes a long time for the Shukanu to actually take down this knight. But when it's just in only 1 or 2 at a time, it's not going to be the answer that you're looking for. 25 in the map right now, a pretty solid mass. Seeing this strategy more and more out of the Chinese. The English did their absolute best to try to defend this waterway. Maybe they got a bit ambitious with starting the map up so far up, or they should have done try to do more damage to that early man-at-arms. I did like Anatan's adaptation, though, and putting down the dock on the far-hand side to do a little bit of distracting. I think that was really, really nice. Alright, even the Shukanu getting involved now, which is the cool part about this this canal map is, oh my god. Oh, I wanted to be on the fishing boats, but look at all these fishing boats going down. I'm pretty sure it's going to be GG soon. It's going to be really, really hard for Salami to come back. As you see, absolutely no military. And this boat's kind of going to its death. Death by Shukanu, which is just like death by a million splinters. Which is ironic that you're killing a boat with other wood. But you instantly blown up. Shukanu rolling out. We have demo ships galore. But at this point, with this map, with the canal, I mean, the Shukanu are going to be just good at killing these. Ooh, some 2-for-1 trading right there. And this boat is just hunting this thing down. They're cooking right now. This boat's just going to essentially wait to see what else they can get. More and more stuff's going to pop out. It's going to have to do this now. The second it started shooting, there we go. Oh, able to get away, which is nice. Nice micro there for the King's Palace. But at this point now, an age of Nest of Bees coming in as well. You need more than just a few nice trades. You need a lot of trades to make this happen and make this efficient. And at this point, Salami can defend a little bit better with these archer ships, especially into this mass. It's all non-armored units, which is really nice. The Nest of Bees going down. There's the crossbowman doing some damage. These Castle Age units now coming out. And one demo ship, and this could be all she wrote. There they keep going. These crossbowmen just doing their best over here. The Shukanu moving in over here, taking down... Wait, that was a forward? That was something put down by Anatan. It's a blue tag, so... Look at how quick these things take this down. Absolutely ripping it apart. 31 villagers killed. We have a bunch of idle... Oh, there we go. There's the keep. So we're gonna drop a forward keep up there. Decided, no, that's not aggressive enough. I want to do it even closer. Oh, that was a terrible way to go. We see these Castle Age archers over here, and these Shukanu should make quick work of them, if they ever notice them. There we go. And Ames player's like, I don't want that smoke. A keep now set up in the base, which is just so good. If you're going to do anything in the lower levels, guys, include adding keeps into your final push. They are so important. It gives you a place to reset and just take a second and break. Anatan rocking over 100 civilians right now. We do have Salami doing really well with over here and spreading out his economy. We have Anatan going, you know what, I really like this part to take some wood, so we're going to take some wood there. The Nest of Bees, is it going to go down, or are these going to get back in time? I think it's going to go down. Oh, just in time. Doesn't trade it out, which would have been huge, and now it can be repaired if needed. These 5 Shukanu really doing absolute damage up top, taking on the King's Palace all by their lonesome. Anatan now getting all the fruits of their labor. All the investment was well worth it. Rolling out with a trebuchet as well, just to start just taking down all these buildings. A siege workshop up front. I love that. This is all, it just cuts down the time. The longest thing it would take is if they built one back here. Sure, it wouldn't be able to be attacked, but at this point it's underneath the fort, so you're good to go. And taking out all the production for Salami as well. At this point, with 2 Nest of Bees, 30 Shukanu, 20 Spearmen, going after the almost essentially fully capped to 60 population lead. This is pretty much all she wrote. I think this is going to be GG soon. I wouldn't be surprised if they're typing it right now, as you can see with the point total. Salami is an absolute trooper for staying in this game for this long. Definitely could have left much earlier if he wanted. The second he lost the water, that could have been a pretty much a GG spot. We have forward outposts going in. Anatan not taking any chances with this one, which I really do enjoy. I mean, play it like you're playing in a tournament. Also, this might also be in a tournament. I think this was a custom game, so this might actually very well in a tournament of some sort. It could be the Golden League's qualifiers. I am not 100% sure. I can look it up afterwards. No, but I don't think keeps were allowed, so I don't think so. Oh wow, just absolutely ripping this apart. But just keep playing. I mean, if there is a chance that you can come back into it, definitely play it. Anatan's army is pretty squishy with all these Shukanu. So there is actually a chance that these archer ships and these archers can actually do some decent damage to them. The only issue being is that there's just so few left. Salami is getting a few cheeky picks down here, which is nice. But 53 to 16, it's going to be really, really tough. And now with these knights involved too, there's nothing that Salami can kind of do to take on. Going right for the siege. And these archers are essentially just tickling these knights. There they go. Here comes in the Shukanu. Here comes in all the spearmen as well. Chasing. Oh, getting a little tray going as well, I see. And I do love the nest of bees onto farms. It's such a satisfying thing to watch. Excellent micro from Anatan. Really, really showing how impressive he is with this micro. Look at all this spreading out for this Mangonel. We just have constant pressure. Oh no, that's the wrong place that these civilians want to do. Oh, they're looking to suicide onto the nest of bees. It doesn't look like it's going to be effective. Nest of bees shooting just this council hall just because it doesn't like it anymore. It's like, you know what? I don't care. Oh, gonna get a shot in. It will absolutely wreaks havoc. One more shot, and that should kill a ton of them. Still not worth the trade, but just ripping it apart. I mean, sure, they're able to defend this push, but as you can see, we have a bunch of Shukanu and knights and spearmen just wreaking havoc on the other production lines. We have the whole squad mining gold over here. But at this point, also, we have granaries going down for Anatan, so the economy is going to be absolutely bustling. We have a real China boom going on at this current moment. Doing some damage over here, some damage over here. We have a trebuchet back here, completely covered by this keep. The next landmark's going to go down. There's only one more to take on, and that is one of these this town center, which is the main one with the little thing in the middle of it. We have Siege Workshop coming out here. We have some trebuchets, I'm assuming, to try to deal with this. But in the meantime, we have 90 villagers killed. Sorry about that. 90 villagers killed. That is absolutely insane. Again, I respect Salami so much for staying in this game. Really putting up a really good fight. That early canal battle did not go their way, and ever since then it's been kind of a trickle of a storm. There's obviously not much left in terms of canal, but I think Anatan got everything they needed out of it. And at this point, with China setting up like this, it's going to be a long day for the English player. Even as the English, because the English can really boom late game as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see an Age 4 coming out for Anatan soon, and once that clicks, it's gonna be even tougher for Salami at this point. Has developed a decent sized siege force over here though, so never say never. And just as I say that, Salami says never. Anatan with the GGs. Awesome game. I hope you guys enjoyed this casting. Please let me know what you want to watch next, and also thank you so much for 100 subscribers. It really means the world to me. The next stop is 250, and when 250 stops, I will drop a 2v2 gameplay and a series with my friend, and we'll try to climb to Diamond or Conqueror. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and see ya!